You know, if you had like Bluetooth headphones, you know, you could kind of like put the audio through there too.
Yeah, I understand that, but
yeah,
I'm talking to and listening to you through the other shit. I can't do both.
Yeah, gotcha.
Unless I'm wearing like 2 sets of headphones. That's not happening.
It's too gimmicky.
It's too fucking uncomfortable and stupid.
Right on. Oh man, so how was your Labor Day, bro?
Memorial Day?
Yeah.
I thought you said Labor Day.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Memorial Day.
I was alright. I did some barbecue and shit.
Yo.
It was pretty decent.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you get
it's like that's a weird holiday because you're not really supposed to be having a good time. Unless you want to take the approach like they would have wanted me to party today.
Well, we had a good time too, man.
We fought and died so you could have transgenders.
Right. Dude, that was tis the season for graduations, you know? And
yeah.
we were at my nephew's graduation last night. And dude, like I'd say more than 25% of the class, bro, were going into the service, which is I felt like pretty cool. I mean, I was like, wow, dude, this is pretty cool. You know? Honestly, I would say it was a good like over 25%. And I'm thinking like, you know, well, dude, this is the time to do it, bro. You got like 4 years of non-interventionism, you know? You're gonna do it.
Man,
you know?
they're really trying to kick that shit off with Russia still.
Yeah, no, man.
That's kind of soured, but hopefully, I don't know. I think he's gonna let NATO handle it.
Yeah. I don't know about NATO, bros. Like, they've been threatening some stupid shit too, man, you know?
No, yeah, NATO's the fucking enemy in this thing all along.
Yeah.
NATO's you know, satanic globalist scum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was funny seeing that French dude get punched out by his man wife.
Yeah, dude. Allegedly.
Allegedly what?
Man wife.
That's a dude. Everybody knows that's a dude.
Yeah, dude. You talking about Brigitte?
It's not even... That's not, even when they sued about it, they never said that she wasn't it.
I know, they just kind of like repeated other things. Right now, like, have you ever heard of Candace Owens?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Dude, she's going all in on that, bro, to the point where she's getting like death threats, like, you know, and
allegedly.
Yeah, well, the FBI came to her house, like, saying that someone's trying to kill her. So, and that could be her, that could be them, or it could be Israel, dude, because she's been pissing off like Israel too.
Man, I think all these Johnny-come-lately high-profile Israel critics are like, it all feels real hoppy to me.
Yeah.
Like, why do I know who Ian Carroll is all of a sudden?
Yeah, I know, exactly. You know, but dude, you know what Ian Carroll reminds me of, bro? Did you ever, like, as a kid, were you ever into watching 2020?
Yeah, I probably watched a little 2020 one day.
Remember the guy that got smacked in the ear?
John Stossel?
Yeah, they called it a Stosseline.
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, the dude reminds me of like
Dwight.
The next
David Schultz or whatever.
Yeah, the dude reminds me of the next coming of John Stossel. Like fifth generation.
I don't get it.
Like he's got the same style, bro.
Well, John Stossel doesn't green screen over TikToks. And
well, yeah, I know, but like if John Stossel was nowadays, it'd be him. feel like that, you know, he gets really into whatever he's talking about, you know?
Yeah, I think he's entertaining. I just, when someone just like is everywhere all of a sudden, I don't trust him. But you don't have to trust him to dig the content. I do like his content.
Right.
Ah, you motherfucker. Like, I'm certain they really need some like people to go ape shit and do something wild. And I'm certain, like, my Twitter algorithm is nothing but black folks acting foolish. And that kind of stuff. It's like, I don't care about any of this.
Yeah.
But they're obviously trying to like gin up, you know, some kind of like
Race
reaction
war or something like that.
I don't think it'd be. They just need like one white dude to chimp out.
I don't know, bro. This is what I've noticed, bro.
Look how much. Look how much mileage they got of that dude overdosing on fentanyl and burning half the country down.
Yeah, dude. But you know, I mean, for obviously the hired BLM guys are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, you know. But I'm saying, bro, like, you know, when you really go, you know, out, bro, like, you know, people aren't really hating each other that much, bro. Like, we're all kind of, like, everybody's getting along, everything's really cool.
That's what I'm saying. You see, it's like overrepresented in social media. Yeah. And I think it's overrepresented for a reason. I don't think it's like an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all these, I'm like leery of these kind of like stuff that trends. I think it's all like engineering, you know?
Well, it's got to be at least. I obviously, you know, it depends on what your algorithm is. I think, you know. And
I just do news. I just do news.
Yeah, news.
That's all I really.
Yeah.
I don't look at like celebrity bullshit.
Yeah. I look at a little bit all, bro, but mostly news on my end. Yeah. But
yeah. No.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know where all this stuff is heading. You know, like I think Trump is gonna make deals with people. It's like make deals, or you know, he gotta go, or you know, he's not gonna deal with you. And that's everybody.
He'll cut you out of the market.
Yeah, dude. Like BB's fucking around right now, dude. Like, you know, and I've noticed like that contingent. You start seeing like where.
If he's gonna get replaced or something, that's gonna have to come from their people.
Mm-hmm.
And but until that time happens, it's like it's a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's undeniable politically.
Yeah,
and you know other shit too.
What's the new talking point?
Certain people end up dead in prison. You know.
Right. What's the new talking point that if you're like against, you know, if you kind of sympathize for, you know, anybody that's not against Israel, whatever that, or that's against Israel, whatever, that you getting money from, like, what? Like, they're like saying like Tucker Carlson's taking money from, like, I forget what freaking place. I think they're the ones that gave Trump a plane or something, yeah.
Yeah, Qatar.
There you go. What do you think about that?
They didn't give him a plane. They gave that country a plane. It's not like his personal plane.
Right. Would you take a plane?
It's the new Air Force One. What now?
Would you take a plane from them?
I mean, again, it was like a gift between two countries.
Right.
So, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like it would be rude not to accept that plane.
I guess for me, bro, like it would be like they were like try to like shoot the dude in the head. Or you got shot in the face recently, you know, like, what are you gonna accept a plane? I would use the plane, bro, but I wouldn't be using it myself. You know, just kind of.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be
It's,
like. It seems like an easy layup.
I'm pretty.
if you're
I'm
trying to,
pretty
like,
sure
take
they have
somebody out.
their. I'm pretty sure their people have gone over that. I don't think they're gonna put the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah.
I don't think it's real.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, no.
You never know, man. I don't trust it. But then again, you know, like,
I don't trust either.
look how good they did them whenever they got over there, man. They treated him like a king, man.
Because they want to make a ton of money. Anybody, at the end of the day, there's people $6 out there. A lot of people just want to be prosperous. If your people are prosperous, they're more content, you know, this and that. It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
There's like, I mean, my big like pie in the sky shit, I hope like free energy gets turned on or like some like advancement in society or you know, like whenever you're like in sci-fi, they rate civilizations on their ability to harness energy. So like our next, whatever the next step after like, you know, nuclear or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, hopefully like, I mean, I don't know shit about it really, but if what they say about like Tesla technology and all that stuff is actually a thing, that's crazy, interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm optimistic that could be a thing, but you know, probably not. But what else you can't dwell in like a horseshit all the time.
Well, you know, speaking about this Ian Carroll, bro, do you see that he's like, supposedly he's got some dirt on like, you know, Elon Musk and old JD Vance there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, supposedly about they all kind of came up together. Them, the dude from the Peter Thiel, the guy from like PayPal, and I don't know, and supposedly like, you know, they funded or they kind of helped JD get where he's at. Kind of, I don't know. There's something going on there, bro. It's supposedly like, you know, what's his face? Carol's got the juice on it, you know. And then, I mean, the way you said, like, yeah, he's kind of come out of nowhere, you know. I mean, just enough time to come out and start like talking shit about JD Vance, you know. Like, what do you think about Vance, bro?
Man, I don't know enough about the guy. I think he's rhetorically gifted. Who knows? I mean, he's a politician. I mean, he seems like as regular a dude as you could possibly be as a politician.
Yeah.
I don't get like a creeper vibe or anything like that, but who knows?
What'd you think about
Could
Pence?
be a very-
What'd you think about Pence back in the day?
I thought Pence was a piece of shit evangelicon.
Okay.
I don't like evangelicals.
I mean,
I'm getting where I'm not crazy about Protestants in general.
So what's the deal about Protestants? Do they believe something like? I mean, I'm not really familiar with Protestants, bro.
No, this is just, I'm not trying to convert anybody to anything. This is just my personal opinion on stuff.
Yeah, like
So I'm not saying anybody's wrong for how they choose to worship, but for me,
yeah.
I think it's kind of namby-pamby.
Isn't that Protestants like? Weren't they all like pilgrims and shit whenever they came over? You know, wasn't that the chosen?
Well, that's the thing about Protestantism.
Yeah.
There's like uncountable denominations saying that they're the true faith and all this. That can't be true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing about Mormons and.
Yeah, any religion. I mean,
yeah.
Mormonism is like what you get with something like Protestantism because there's no rules to it.
Yeah.
Anybody can just up and doesn't have to be faith-based or anything or scripture-based. Just like those mega churches with like worship music and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big time not into that. you have a coffee bar, there's like an electric guitar on stage. I'm like, it's not my kind of church.
They tell school.
I mean, I can't go to. I want to go to. I want to go practice orthodoxy, but there's not an Orthodox church anywhere near us.
Yeah, no, like unless you go like Greek Orthodox or something like that, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard. I don't know about there's a Greek Orthodox of America. There's a deep dive in this, but I don't really understand it because it's not practical. There's like a place that looks promising, but it's like way like West Houston. It's like my schedule. There's no way I'm ever going to get there.
Right.
Which is a terrible excuse, but it's the reality I live in. I think I can read materials from these people and this and that, but it'd be in. So it was like the original structure, like apostolic line and all this stuff, like religious authority. And then there was like some sort of. You hear about the schism? Were you Catholic at any point?
Yes.
Did you learn anything about it, or did you just go where you had to go?
Just raised, pretty much. Yeah. Like
anyway, so
we were like
there was like a
guilted into everything.
There's a point at which the church fractured. There was one church, and then it broke into the Catholicism and Orthodoxy. And like a lot of it had to do with the papal supremacy and some like getting fidgety with the word, you know what I mean? Like changing the meaning of certain things. Because it used to be like a council, ecumenical council, and they would like, you had elders and leaders and stuff, but there wasn't like the main guy. You know?
Okay.
So the Pope was like he's the man, you know. That was basically the guy he asserted that he was the dude. All roads end with him, and the rest of people are like, no, it's not the way this was laid out in the beginning. Blah blah blah. This is a council of people that's aligned to the apostles, practicing all the liturgy and this and that, and then they just kind of up and start changing shit. So that's never a good thing.
Oh no.
But anyway, like I said, I don't have any real problem with it. It's just me personally, I'm not going to support it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing good whenever they start changing getting loose with the word, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so. I did some reps as a Mormon. I know all about that crazy shit. I've actually been listening to a lot of. Do you know who Jay Dyer is? He's on. I like his theological debates.
Yeah,
those are very entertaining. I'll listen to a lot of that right now.
Well, the thing about him, dude, is that he went there. I mean, he's straight up. He is an Orthodox. A lot of those guys went Orthodox.
Yeah.
It's when you find so much, like, the I know this being conspiratorial minded and stuff, bro. It normally brings you to, like, it'll bring you to God, bro. Because,
it'll go that way or the other way.
Yeah, definitely. But if you're but a lot of these guys, they're on the fence or atheists or wherever, they start getting, once they start getting conspiracy in their, in their heads, and they start seeing what evil's all about, then that's when normally what brings them around.
Yeah, for sure. I was a-religious until I saw how bad it could be. You get to that point where you're like, if there is actual evil, and I've witnessed evil, there has to be the other side of the coin or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And if that's not the case, then like that one, I forget the philosopher, but his thing was he couldn't prove there was a God, but he was like, the smart play is to behave as if there's one, because if you're wrong, like, you win either way, right? either it was a big nothing, or you're in somewhat good standing.
Right. Just doing ill shit just to do ill shit.
Yeah, just being evil fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I think the rules are pretty simple.
Yeah.
Just fucking I can take a break too, bro. So,
How do you feel about all this?
I should care.
Okay.
Mad at the change in minds business. I think we're too close to the end.
Yeah, my kid's got another, he's got another fever, bro.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, so another kid, man.
I don't remember being sick like this when I was a kid.
Yeah. It's hard, bro.
Is it like some kind?
It's hard because, like, you know, you only have so much PTO, you know, and then
Yeah, I spent my PTO on bullshit.
that's good. That's what it's meant for.
Been maximum chilling. I gotta get my shit tightened back up this week. Really been slacking on the gym and stuff.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta like reset.
Right.
Man, I've been trying to get back into golf and like actual golf.
Yeah.
And man, I got a drop, like a net you can drop balls into. And fucking one got loose and like shot across the fucking road over my fence. I like getting some guy's truck. Like, fuck. I had to go all right in and like go down there and tell him it was me and hey, give me a quote and get fixed. Blah, blah, blah. So it was kind of crappy. Like I'm not big on social interactions, and I definitely don't want to be like, hey, you don't know me, but I just like put a ding on your truck with a golf ball from my backyard, which is a total asshole thing to do.
Yeah.
But I did do it intentionally, but the risk was obviously the risk was too great to. It wasn't 0%. Anyway, you see my eyes.
You ain't got one of those nets or whatever?
No, that's what I'm saying. I got the net. But if you hit a golf ball like off the toe or something, you don't know what the fuck that thing is gonna do. It can go like shoot perpendicular to the target and start bouncing off of shit. It bounced off like 3 things, then hit the truck, and then went up on the roof. it's like total like chaos in motion.
It's like a terrible way to meet your neighbor, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was fine with never meeting my neighbors, but now I had to meet them. Not great. So if he gives me some insane quote for fixing a pretty small dent, I have to refer it to my insurance probably. Otherwise, I just get to do some cash.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not gonna get someone try to win the lottery on my shit.
Man, bro.
If it's
The blows actually, you know, you're just out there
What's
chilling. Out there chilling, doing your thing, and then blink.
yeah, like motherfucker. Like I was kind of like, I was thinking about too many things because like I'm trying this, and like I had too many thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
Like just hit a goofy shot. Like I've been hitting them pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Give it a modified. That kind of shit. Maybe try to see if you can some hospitals. Recovering from lifting the shit. I'm on the gas too, and it's still too much. Like, I was spending my whole life was just like recovering for the next workout. So yeah, that's not great. We're gonna go see some. Wes Anderson has a new movie. We're gonna go see it Thursday.
What's the name of that one?
Man, I don't know. It looks like some commie bullshit, but
Yeah, that's about right.
I'm a fan of his. I'm a fan of his style. Kind of like French Dispatch had a lot of commie bullshit, but
Yeah.
I mean he's just like a theater nerd, so you know his politics are probably that way anyway. So
Right.
but at least you know, there's not too many. Aronofsky has another movie coming out with what's his face, that Butler kid that's in everything. He was in he played Elvis in that shitty Elvis movie.
Oh yeah, that dude.
Yeah, he's in it. And do you know who Matt Smith is? He was Doctor Who. Damon Targaryen. I don't know if you watched House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Big forehead.
Yeah.
He's in it. He's some kind of punk rocker. That Butler guy he just seems like he's a dude. But it's like a kind of looks like a Guy Ritchie movie, but that guy's a way better director than Guy Ritchie, so I have high hopes.
I'll tell you what, man, that Damon guy, he's a weird looking cat.
Yeah, I usually like him and stuff.
Yeah.
I liked House of the Dragon till I didn't.
Oh, well, you didn't like it? When did you stop liking it?
The fucking last season sucked. They fucking blew all the shit out of everybody. It's like you're waiting for the fucking build up, and it was like you had like 4 episodes of the most interesting character just like tripping balls with some Irish witch fucking with him.
Yeah, really.
Like that could have been half of an episode. It didn't need to be like a 4-episode arc. So you get the build up to a battle, and then you're just staged up and like next season on whatever. Like, man, get fucked. Wasting my time.
Right.
Like premium cable that has like filler episodes, this shit drives me crazy. Like y'all can't have 10 and sometimes just 8. I don't even think most of them do 10 anymore. Like 10 episodes that are just fucking bangers. I think that's fair. Like Game of Thrones was the worst. You know, like last season, there was like a whole episode where they're like walking and like shooting the shit. Advancing no plot.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Kung Fury?
No.
It's free. You can watch it on YouTube. It's kind of like a spoof on like 80s action shit.
Was that with
independent? No, it's some Swedish dude called what's his name? Sandberg.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He's not related to the Saturday Night Live guy.
Right.
But he is a Sandberg. He's Swedish, and the whole thing is over the top. But anyway, they've been teasing a sequel forever, and the sequel's finally out. And it's got fucking, Michael Fassbender. He's in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it.
Oh, okay.
David Hasselhoff's in it.
Yeah, so it's like in the future or some shit.
Yeah. Well, it's in
Yeah.
the 80s, but it's like it's shot like super stylized. It's hilarious. You should watch the first one. It's totally free. Actually, that trailer's fucking excellent. It's like a 15-minute trailer almost. Like, I don't know what else could possibly be in that movie. But apparently that's been in the can for a while, but there's like some legal wrangling going on or something. Shit. But anyway, as much as I've been disappointed
I was
with movies,
wondering what that movie was about, bro.
what, with the Schwarzenegger and all that?
Yeah. So always is gonna be like some CGI thing or something.
Yeah, it's got a lot of CGI, but normally I don't like that. But I mean, if you do it like for comedy, it'll work for comedy.
Yeah. Looks interesting.
You motherfucker.
I know how you feel, bro.
Okay, I killed everybody that time.
Alright, man. Let's get down to brass tacks here. Like, I know you have no opinion on it, but I gotta know.
Do not ask me about P. Diddy.
Dude, what do you think?
I don't care about
Bro,
it.
what do you think they're gonna... Do you think they're just trying to put him away so they could kill him?
I have no idea. I've followed it zero. I've actively avoided this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's gross. I don't think it's good to think about this shit.
It's nothing that we thought it was gonna be. Like, it's literally like everything else but, you know?
Yeah, the defense or the prosecutor is
Yeah, Comey.
James Comey's kid or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It was never going to be legit.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he'll probably just go to prison. I mean, maybe, who knows? It sounded like what little I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard people talk about it. It doesn't sound like there's anything. It's not the level of like trafficking. They're not trying to even prosecute for trafficking.
It's all technicalities,
So-
bro. They got like literally every charge that the RICO and all that kind of stuff, dude. Everything he's done, you know, even though it's not like the stuff that we know he's up to, it's literally they got it all covered. It checks every mark. Like he's gonna go to jail, bro. You know, now.
Yeah, he'll go to jail, but I don't think it's gonna. It's just like Epstein. There's too many people that matter
Right.
that would be hurt by that stuff becoming public and transparent.
Well, speaking of which, man, like, what do you think about Cash Patel and Bongino, like, going all like, you know?
It's not a good look.
Yeah, bro, it's not.
Wait. You're dealing with people that are powerful in ways that we only can speculate.
Right. Hey,
At the end of the day, I think it's better, but and you can't. What do you call it? Perfection's like the enemy of good or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes you just have to get better. I think it's better, but I'm not like I'm not like a fanboy for him, which I never really had a. I thought the Bongino thing was kind of a head scratcher.
Yeah.
I didn't really get that. But
Yeah.
I don't think of him as he seems like kind of a lightweight. Other than having like a talk, podcast or something. I mean, he's got a lot of reach and people know who he is, but I don't think he's credentialed to be like the deputy chief of the FBI, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not thrilled with the Pam Bondi thing. But, who knows what kinds of ways these people are being hamstrung with, political sabotage and all this kind of thing. I have no idea.
Right.
I don't think anybody probably does this. They've experienced it. No, but it's kind of a letdown, but like I said, there's a lot. The good outweighs the bad, regardless. Right now, because it was.
Yeah, I think that
it was pretty. It was pretty fucking grim when they took over.
Yeah, I feel like that's the general outline for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
chump. All right, got
I
him.
mean, what do you call it? I mean, the real disappointment is you need to look no further than like congressional representation.
Yeah.
They're trying to. They're not being. I mean, they're showing what they're all about. I'll say that. But,
you know what, bro? I believe that, I think it's what Hicks says, bro. They get him in a room and they're like, hey, check this out. All right?
Yeah, sure.
You and your family, what are you going to do?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
And, I mean, obviously they've done that to Trump, but, like, I mean, I guess he's kind of stubborn about it or some shit. I mean, they tried to kill him.
Like, I mean, they took their shot. I'm sure they'll try again.
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go again.
Once you cross the Rubicon like that, it's like you can't really afford to finish can't afford not to finish the job,
right?
I mean, I think the end game for the other side is they're just they'll wait it out. I mean, they're playing on a pretty long timeline.
Right.
They're not in any hurry for there's like a spiritual eternal thing going on, so it takes as long as it takes.
It's wild, bro. But it was disheartening to hear that, unless it was like, unless they're playing some kind of game where we say that now and then we come out with some real crazy stuff. It's like a fake move, I don't know. I hope, but I doubt it, bro.
Who knows, man? I mean, at this point, like all the Q shit could prove out, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm either reality. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm a man of a certain age. It's like, I'm not gonna. I'm more interested in like seeing the end of things than like dying in like an assisted care facility, like full of medication and shit.
Yeah.
I think seeing the apocalypse is probably more interesting.
Yeah.
Guess it's all comes down to like your relationship to what comes next,
Mm-hmm.
You have that ironed out. If you do, like, what, none of this shit really matters.
Dude, another thing, bro, that I was kind of looking forward to when you got in, and I hope they reinstate it, but the right to try. Remember that gimmick?
Mm-hmm.
I like that, bro. Like, I hope that comes back, man.
I think it's a thing in Texas.
I hope so, man. Cause like, you know what? Yep. I don't want to get like stuck like with some crazy medicine. Supposedly medicine with high, parentheses or whatever.
Yep. I'm fully prepared to one day. You've got this thing and you probably got about a month.
Yeah. Because
I don't trust doctors at all. So I would rather just it be too far gone. Whatever, you gotta die something. And I don't think any of it's great, There's no easy way out.
Yeah.
Just like the Rocky song says.
I don't know, man. Like, at least give me the chance to use ivermectin when I get a freaking cold. Or a flu, whatever you want to call it, bro.
You can get ivermectin. You could always get ivermectin in Texas.
The last time we did, that's not what they were prescribing. It was some garbage.
Well, I know they weren't prescribing it, but
yeah,
you could go to independent physicians that would prescribe that shit for you, even like in the darkest days of COVID.
well, I know there's some companies that do that stuff, bro, but like, there's a big price tag on that stuff, you know?
Ivermectin's cheap. There's no patent on it, but you can get ivermectin. If you want some ivermectin, you can fucking eat shit with that stuff. It's the cheapest drug there. You don't have to buy the wellness company like $800 emergency zombie virus supply kit or whatever.
Yeah.
Start taking methylene blue wherever this fucking when shit like that comes around, I'm like, man, I don't trust that. Like all of a sudden everybody's like pounding methylene blue.
I don't know, man. I might give it a shot just to see what's up.
Yeah, man, knock it out.
Yeah, you're right, dude. When things just come out of nowhere and then like it's like, oh, you know.
Especially from a bullshit fraudster like Alex Jones. He's been selling fake supplements for
he's selling
decades.
That? Bro, you know what,
yeah.
bro? That's when I found out about
you can get out the Chad methylene blue.
All right, bro. That's where I found out about Beyond Tangy Tangerine, bro. And the vitamin supplement I'm on, bro, it fucking works, bro. That's what helped my wife get over cancer. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure he has some good shit, but he also wants to sell you some fucking brain pill that doesn't work too. He sells a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Supplements.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying it's 100%. Yeah, right. I'm sure there's there's good vitamins and stuff like that. I get that, but
yeah,
you could probably get them cheaper from somewhere else or something.
See, he's selling the methylene blue.
Yeah, and they all are.
All right then. Yeah, I might give it a shot, bro. You know, that's the thing about that. Look, bro. All right, let's be honest, man. It's like about that guy. If you know, if he doesn't like put out something that's quality, he's gonna get shit. You know, now, like, I don't know, like, everything might not work for everybody, but, you know, most of the things that we got from him are pretty good, man. It's just, especially his old man. Have you ever, you know, his old man was, like, doing the toothpaste and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm familiar with his on it business model.
It's good shit, man. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I guess that works for you.
Yeah. No. It's really good stuff, but...
good stuff.
That's the stuff I kind of stayed with was the toothpaste. I mean, we tried a little bit of everything else, and, you know, and a lot of it doesn't stick, bro. We throw it against the wall. But I mean, I guess to each their own when it comes to that stuff, man. You know. I will attest, dude. If you need a good vitamin supplement, that's the one to go. And that wasn't really them. That was a dude named Dr. Wallach. And that dude had a whole history. He's actually, Dr. Wallach's the reason why we still can take vitamins over the counter. Because he had to, like, fight the government. They wanted to, like, make it a regulated, like, freaking over-the-counter, like, prescription shit, dude. It was crazy, bro. So... But yeah, he was, when he barely first got into you know how they all got into the health products and all that kind of stuff to kind of fund their businesses and all that kind of stuff. Like, that was one of the first things he was, like, selling on the behalf of Dr. Wallach. You know, and the other guy he's been in business with was that Dr. Groot. And that guy sells, like, some great products, bro. But they just get, you know, repackaged as InfoWars stuff, you know. They just get their own label, you know what I'm saying? Private label shit. So. Not everything.
Fantastic.
Yeah, not everything's snake oil. You know, I guess what I'm trying to say. Some of it's really good.
Almost off of
it. Yeah. What are you taking right now, bro?
Testosterone. nicotine.
I mean, when you're working out, bro. I mean, just that, and when you
I take creatine.
like, what kind of creatine are you rocking on?
Creatine monohydrate. If you use anything that's not creatine monohydrate, you've been lied to.
Okay.
It's just the cheapest form of creatine there is. They're all good as long as it has one ingredient, and that ingredient is creatine monohydrate. Even if you're not lifting weights, that shit's just good for your brain. I mean, the same reason I fuck with nicotine, because it's got a lot of central nervous benefits and whatnot.
Let me ask you this.
I like them zins.
The thing about the creatine, man, I mean, the creatine, what, monohydrate? Is that what you said? Is that? I mean, I hear there's a lot of benefits for brain stuff, right? But does it get you all puffy regardless, or is it? Can you take it without getting all like,
like puffy? Like, no, dude. It's that's all diet shit. I mean, I guess if you were pounding creatine and you had a high inflammation, puffy type diet, you'd probably maybe look a little more puffy. But if you're not eating like that, then I don't think you would notice it.
Okay.
I never. I mean, any kind of water, it's all intramuscular, so it's not like it makes water happen in like your skin, like between your skin and your muscle. So it just like makes your muscles a little fuller probably, but it's not crazy noticeable. Like if you were just taking creatine and not exercising, you probably wouldn't notice any difference.
Right. Yeah, I did notice I did notice that whenever I was taking creatine, and I'm not sure what kind it was, bro, but I was just doing effervescent creatine when I was working out. And and obviously I was eating more to put on more weight so I could build more. But I mean, the whole thing behind creatine, right? Didn't it help you like? Didn't you help your muscles repair sooner?
Yeah, it's good for recovery.
Yeah.
No, it's a great supplement. It's like the safest, most researched supplement of them all, probably.
Okay.
I've never heard any credible argument against taking creatine.
Yeah.
Even if you're a total slug, you should probably be taking creatine. I think it's good for you.
Yeah. You're not rocking any vitamins or anything like that?
Nah.
Okay.
I eat, I take that back. I take a D supplement because it's hard to get enough sun or vitamin D through food.
Right.
Although I eat a lot of eggs, but even that, it's not enough. So I do supplement vitamin D, that D3K2 complex. I take that. And I take a beef liver supplement. That's the weirdest thing I take.
It's for iron, right?
It has certain B vitamins you can't get anywhere but liver. And it's got laundry list of stuff, but liver's like super healthy for you. But I hate the way it tastes. Like I'll never get used to it. And so I don't know. This is one. I mean, ideally, you're picking up cashews and eating it whole, like a whole food, but I'm never going to do that. The benefits are significant enough. I'm trying to work some sort of liver into my diet.
Yeah.
I can't cook liver and eat it because I don't even want to smell it cooking.
Yeah, I know, man. No,
my fucking wife loves liver and onions. Like, we'll get it in restaurants. It's the most horrific thing in the world to me.
Right.
I'm not like a bitch either. Like I've tried it as an adult.
Yeah.
It's like maybe I was just a kid and I didn't. There's some shit you like now that you didn't like when you were a kid.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's like every 5 years or so I'll try some things I don't like, and like liver is one of those. I keep trying to not hate it, but it's just terrible.
Yeah.
And I found out about that company from some YouTube dickwad. So I mean, I get it. But
Was
my
it
whole thing is like,
was it the liver man or whatever, liver guy?
no,
Liver King?
it's JP Talks.
Yeah.
He's some redheaded dude. He kind of looks like my dad. I mean, that's why. There's some like Freudian shit going on here. But he's like one of these. Do you know what the quartering is?
I've heard of it. Is this like some publication or something?
He's not alone. There's kind of like, I don't know, Tim Pool. You ever watch Tim Pool shit? Like the masters of clickbait.
Okay.
Which, good for them. I'm not knocking it, but they're the kings of like basically reading a headline and not adding any insight at all to it.
Nice.
So like they read you a headline and it's like they just don't really pontificate or expand on any themes or anything. And then kind of at the end of the video, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? It's like you said nothing, but like had this badass clickbait, you know, whatever. But sometimes I gotta tip my cap sometimes, like, you got me again.
Yeah.
Like I knew this was gonna be worthless.
Hey man, everybody's got an angle.
Yeah. My angle is avoiding people like that. But that guy, he did yeah, I was open to that because it's like it's one ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's got one ingredient in it, I feel pretty confident.
Yeah.
Taking it.
And unfortunately, man, the clickbaity stuff is what, you know, gets people interested in, dude. That in the cuck face.
Yeah, I won't. Unless it's some a video making fun of cuck face type people. Like,
Yeah.
you never catch me like watching a cuck face video.
I was thinking about like using our little avatars and making them do cuck face.
Yeah, I'll quit talking to you online. That's how I know you're done with my shit. Because we're done. Text message only. After a while.
Oh man, that's great. I guess, man. They do what they gotta, you know. They gotta do what they gotta do, man. It's just,
I don't have to like it.
Yeah, right. It's wild, kind of whack.
It's not interesting to me.
Yeah. Here's another thing, bro. Like, I hate like they're foregoing news to do like they're foregoing news just to do more of a. They're foregoing news to do more of commentary on shit, and that's the one thing on, you know. I mean, Luke's done a lot of good work, bro, but like it's so much commentary now, bro. Now he puts out like freaking 15 videos. Luke, what's his name?
Who's that Rudowski guy?
Yeah.
I never liked him.
So we are changing.
I've always thought he was slimy.
No, man, he used to do a lot of
I know who he is.
Yeah, no, but like, well, I know, but as far as like,
You mean nah?
Like,
That's like you're trying to sell me on
I
something.
don't know about slimy. I know. I'm just saying, like back in the day, he used to do nothing but straight news. Like stick to the news and that's it. And that's where I started like watching it more. But now, bro, it's just like everything's got a freaking he's got his own opinion about everything. All right, whatever, bro. You could kiss my ass. This fucking assholes fucking dancing on me,
that's
bro.
the thing. I've got enough dry news outlets. Like,
Yeah.
I want someone to go put a spin on me and make it like, wow, I never thought about it like that, you know.
Yeah.
This thing where you just read news, like, shit bothers me.
Yes, dude, that was totally worth it.
What's that?
So there's some jackwad that freaking like, you know, killed me and then it started doing the Gangnam style on me, you know, and I was like, yeah, and they're like, fuck you, dude. And then like some dude like rolled up behind him and shot him to death and started dancing on him. I was like, yes, bro. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, man, I'm like, you know, I get it, man. Like, and you know what, dude? Another thing about Luke, dude, he's got this crazy lisp. You know, and it kind of reminds me of Sylvester the cat. You know, like, hey man, he does great work, okay, but he always puts out these old political shirts, bro. Like, if this dude would just put out the like suffering succotash shirt, dude, I think it would really work for him, bro. It's like he's got the, I don't know if it's where he's from or whatever, bro, but he's got like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a thing, bro, that they look like certain things. I'm going off on a tangent, bro. It doesn't make any sense. It's a pet peeve, man. That freaking.
He is on the team though.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying.
Like the good guys.
Some would say he's our greatest ally. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Yes, dude.
What?
Card carrying. Yes. He's a Zionist. Yep.
See, I don't know, bro, because he's been going out against Ben Shapiro, and I thought Ben Shapiro was a freaking Zionist.
You can't not go against Ben Shapiro. No one will take you seriously. It's like survival of the fittest at this point. Like, Ben has to go. He is so out of pocket. You can't be aligned with Ben Shapiro and anybody take you seriously.
Wow.
Especially like in the America First sphere. It's like, Ben Shapiro has outstayed his welcome.
Yeah, he's really,
to a point where it's irredeemable. Like, yeah, he'll never be a thing again.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, I love him. I've never liked him.
Yeah.
Like his whole fucking, he made his bones dunking on stupid ass gender study college kids. Like, what a fucking hero.
Yeah.
Like you can't like clown these people. Like, I mean, that's not a feat. Anybody with half a brain could go in there and tell them their feelings don't matter. It's like all he did. Jordan Peterson, I can't stand that guy. Like, everybody aligned with Daily Wire. Like, I want nothing to do with any of those people. I don't like fucking Matt Walsh. I tolerate the Blaze. I don't like Glenn Beck. I'm not into this whole Mormon thing.
He's a Mormon?
Yeah, he's a hardcore Mormon.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was just a regular Christian cat.
I've seen that dude cry a bunch. And that's a no-no for me.
I'm gonna get killed.
Like, cry on your own time, bro. You're a man and you're crying about, like I get it if your dog just died or some shit, but you're crying about politics or some dumb shit like that. That's not helping anybody. Like, my same problem with fucking Jordan Peterson. I've seen that fucking weirdo cry so many times I can't count. Like, why are you crying? He's pretending to be somewhat masculine. In your room, bucko. Oh, shit.
Yeah, right.
And I wouldn't even have a problem with him being a sissy boy, but his whole brand is like he's some sort of masculine role model for young men. It's like, you got to be shitting me.
Yeah, Glenn Beck.
No, Jordan Peterson.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
People tell me how brave he is. Like,
why
for
is he,
what?
Why is he brave?
He stood up to some Canadian academics. Like, ooh.
About what?
About fucking some dumb, like, language stuff. I mean, his cause, I'm fine, but it wasn't like a controversial thing. And the only reason he was catching so much, he had any kind of profile at all, is because his situation was happening in Canada. And they're like, Chinese socialists, right? So, yeah, we got a Canada. There's other places you can live. I wouldn't live in Canada.
Yeah.
I wouldn't live in fucking California either. Yeah? The same thing. But anyway, everybody's like, he stood his ground, blah blah blah. To yes, and to some baggy Canadian academics in a college, who gives a shit.
And really, bro, he didn't really stand his ground until like after everything had already gone down, bro. Like, whenever it was whenever he came up, he was just a smart dude, on their side, and then like once it was, what they say, the price of a patriot, like once it became popular, he was like on the bandwagon,
That whole, remember the intellectual dark web with fucking the Weinstein brothers and fucking Joe Rogan, which Joe Rogan, fine. He's an entertainer. Mm-hmm. If he has a good guest on, I'll watch it, but I don't take, he's just a dude. Mm-hmm. He wasn't like roped into these, Ben Shapiro is part of the whole thing. I got a long memory for this internet shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love my biggest, I don't believe in guilty pleasures, but if I had to admit to one, it's like E-drama is fucking hilarious to me. I love it. Like I've been watching this E-drama with like independent comic book creators for like years at this point, just because it's so hilarious. And I don't give a shit about comics at all. Like I don't care about comic book movies. I don't care about their impact in culture. Mm-hmm. But just the shit talk is just priceless. So if I'm gonna watch trash, it has to be entertaining trash.
Right. Anyway, man, I guess speaking of which, man, I do want to check out that Schwarzenegger movie, man. I did see that trailer and I was like, oh man, that looks freaking interesting. Dude. I didn't know there was a part one, bro. Like,
yeah, you can watch it anytime you feel like it. That fucker is excellent. It was really good, and like they've been talking about this sequel for fucking ever. But there's some kind of legal hang-up, which apparently it's been resolved and it's supposed to come out now. And if that's the trailer. The trailer will blow your fucking tits off, man. It's like the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And there's a whole, hour's worth of movie left, I would assume. Oh, fuck.
Well, what was the premise of the first one, man? Like,
it's totally stupid. He's just like a super cop, Mm. And he's got like his team of super cops that they go bust heads and all this. There's like they end up fighting Hitler at the end.
Nice.
And Hitler knows like kung fu and all this shit. It's fucking badass. It's kind of like you've seen Black Dynamite, right?
I've seen what?
Black Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that type of movie. Like how he like kung fu fights with like Richard Nixon and stuff.
Right. Well,
it's just like it's really super silly. So it's like it's paying homage to stuff I really. It's like Weird Al or something.
Is it funny?
What? Black Dynamite?
Yeah. No. Oh, I'm not talking about Black Dynamite. I'm talking about the
Kung Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking straight up comedy.
Okay.
Kind of like I would say it's like in the vein of like a Naked Gun or something like that.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah, no, it's good shit.
Speaking of Naked Gun,
it's like, yeah.
Are you skipping that one?
I'll probably see it just because I like the people who made it.
Yeah.
It's that the people who did like Hot Rod.
Okay, I thought it had something to do with McFarlane, bro. Like I know he was pushing it.
Yeah, he's a writer on it, but the guy's directing. It's the guy who directed. Did you ever see Pop Star?
No.
It's a Sandberg movie that I don't know why it's not. People aren't just like talking about. Like if you say what's your favorite comedy, I'd have to like at least mention that movie.
Okay.
It's like so funny. It's kind of like I like spoof comedy. Like my favorite comedy of all time is Top Secret.
Okay.
Like, I don't even have to think about it. That to me is the perfect funny movie. But again, my sense of humor, like I think Weird Al is like the funniest thing in the world. It's not for everybody, I guess.
No, it's not.
I'm super into it.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
I like novelty music. I like Flight of the Conchords. All that shit.
Why did that end, bro? Is it because that one guy was more famous, or what happened?
Well, all this stuff from the series, because they were like a live act first, and so they pretty much just had all these songs for their live act. And once they kind of burned through those, they didn't like write any new ones, and they all kind of moved on to other shit. Like that Brett guy won an Oscar for a soundtrack for something.
Okay.
I think it was like one of the Hobbit movies.
Oh,
which I didn't dig, but you know, I like that dude because of the Flight of the Conchords. Yeah, he was. I'm almost certain it was one of the Hobbit movies. Like for real, like best original score for a movie, whatever year that was.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. When someone you think is cool gets recognized for being cool. Yeah, that's what I missed the most is I was a real Oscars fag. Like I never missed the Oscars. And I've been able to watch the Oscars for like 10 years, it seems like. Because it's all, they went political. I had no, and I don't think anything really changed. They just started being mouthy about it. Like social media has totally ruined movies and everything.
Yeah.
Like the actors I like is like I have no idea what this guy's politics are, and I don't care because most actors are retarded people, which is fine. I got no problem with retarded people, but I don't care what they think about. I don't. When it comes to telling me how to live my life, I don't necessarily want to hear their opinion. You know what I mean?
Why not, bro? They fly everywhere on, like, you know, gas guzzles and jets.
Yeah.
And they tell us how to live.
Yeah, they're just fucking regular people.
Yeah.
That care so much. Care about eating fucking babies and shit.
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah.
Which again, I'm sure they've always been perverted dickheads, but like the mask has really been lifted with you know, the internet and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think, you know, to go back about the subject you hate, you know, I thought that shit was gonna come out, but nothing, bro.
Nah, dude, it's a show trial.
Yeah, it's a show trial.
As soon as I heard Comey's daughter was the lead prosecutor,
yeah,
I quit paying attention. Like, well, this is going nowhere.
Yeah.
And what little I heard about the case, everything they were bringing up was gross, but it wasn't like high crime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The stuff they're actually, and they say there's a RICO case, but they're not really putting together a RICO case.
Yeah. No.
They're not. You need conspirators for a RICO case. They're not like naming co-conspirators or clients or any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the heart of a RICO case.
No, they got
so
they got
it's all
it,
silly
bro.
buns.
Bro, like I said, it's technicalities. They little by little they're pointing out everything. It's good. They got him, dude.
Yeah, he's going to jail, but
yeah,
nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
No one that matters is going to get thrown in. Like they're not gonna like fucking put Obama in Guantanamo Bay or any shit. You know?
Right, and I think too, man, if you want to,
which should happen if everything that we know is true is true.
Yeah,
but it's not gonna happen.
Right. If they wanted to slam dunk it, they would just, you know, actually say what's really happening, but they're not going to.
Yeah.
So they got to do the logistics and, you know.
This is that whole bread and circus thing.
Yeah.
They're getting you to pay attention to things that really don't matter.
Right.
None of that shit. I mean, it matters for sure, but they're not. Kind of like when we say we're at a war, or we're at a war with a country, but we're really just occupying and like giving out government contracts and fucking money laundering and human trafficking and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna get in a war, fucking win the war in a week. You know what I mean?
Right.
and get the fuck out. But that's not what they do, because that was never the intention. But yeah, same with this stuff. They don't want to fix the problem.
Bro, like as far as that goes too, man, like saying that this chick was down with everything, there's no way, bro. There's ain't no chick down. I don't think, and I, bro, I know you've had chicks do stuff that you like just because, you know, you like it, bro. But dude, ain't no chick lining up to freaking, like, you know, have prostitutes like piss in her mouth, bro. You know?
You'd be surprised how vanilla I am about sex. I don't have any kinky side to me.
Yeah.
I ran through a ton of bitches, but like it was all like just regular old Christian sex. I don't fuck with the butt.
Yeah.
Like I do like 2 positions. I mean, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be choked while I'm not gonna choke a bitch. I'm not gonna be choked by a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't do anything kinky. And I never have. I always thought that was a dark path.
Yeah.
Like, that's that shit you got to keep ratcheting it up and all this.
Yeah, like Mr. Brownstone.
Yeah. It can't. Nothing good can come of it.
Right.
Man, I fucking hate it when I get that one-legged bitch on Broforce.
What do you think? I think we've talked about this before, dude. What do you think about Bulletproof in that movie?
Bulletproof?
Yeah, was it Bulletproof or Deathproof? Deathproof and that the one with the chick, with the leg.
I fucking love Planet Terror. That's one of my favorite horror movies.
Okay.
I like Death Proof, but I'm not just crazy about Death Proof like I am about Planet Terror. I say Planet Terror is like unqualified, just a great horror movie. I like Robert Rodriguez a lot.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a fan of that guy. And even like the goofy shit he did, it's like he ended up making something super cool. Like, you know, I don't care about Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but making those movies made him be able to do like Sin City or something.
Yeah. I didn't like that movie with Lady Gaga either.
Which one?
It was one of the Machete movies. I think it's like part 2 or some shit.
Yeah, one was good for me. I never saw any of the sequels for those.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah, I wasn't just a huge fan. I mean, it's the premise is entertaining and funny, but it doesn't go much beyond that. I like Trejo. I got no problem with him.
Yeah. But
like Desperado or something, that's like I can watch that over and over again.
Yeah, that was good stuff, dude. Did you like the original one?
El Mariachi?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's super. It's like a student film.
Yeah. El Moco.
I mean, Desperado is a superior movie. I like Once Upon a Time in Mexico. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, again, I'm not like. I don't like it as much as Desperado. Yeah, I mean that's one time Depp didn't bother me.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite Johnny Depp performance is Nightmare on Elm Street. So. He's got like one of the top 5 horror movie kills of all time.
Yeah, he's been there and done that.
You're a Reanimator guy, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever see From Beyond?
No.
Dude, that's a good one. It's like the same cast as a Reanimator, pretty much.
Okay.
Same director.
Was it a zombie flick?
It's got no. It's more like H.P. Lovecraft, like cosmic horror, like a Reanimator.
Okay.
It's from the same author, or it's based on work by the same author. I'm a big Lovecraft guy. It's like my favorite kind of horror. horror of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like this trend with horror where it's like just some white trash, like psycho killer. Like, that's not interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like Rob Zombie and that kind of shit. I'm like not into that at all. I don't care about the Terrifier or anything like that.
What's a Terrifier? But who's that
it's
all
a
about?
fucking scary. It's a scary clown movie. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I know, but like, who's directing it? Like,
I don't. It's just an indie that got. It's one of those A24 movies that got popular. Got like a following or whatever.
It's even getting a freaking beat 'em up game. Can you believe that crap?
No, it's a big deal. I mean, it's a major horror franchise. That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I got a buddy. He's like a punk rock guy, and like we agree on most everything, but he's a big fan of the Terrifier franchise. I'm like, nah, dude, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
The people who I respect are into it. Just, I'm not seeing whatever they're saying.
Well, you know, I'm into beat 'em ups, but that's one I'm not gonna be playing around with.
The scary clown beat 'em up.
I know you just choose your murderer. And who you want to be the murderer is. Weird, bro. Getting buried over here, bro. It's disgusting. Anyway, bro, let's call it, bro. Good stuff.
Good.
Yeah, I gotta wake up at 5. So
It's super lame.
yeah, I know. Like my 3-day weekend's been gone a long time ago. Anyway,
I'm raging on. So
yeah, man. Do it for the guys who can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
that's this whole next week. She was on vacation this last week with me. It was like I had shit I had to do, but she's back at work, so it's time to go nocturnal.
Nice. Guys, thanks for checking out the stream. If you like to support the stream, like, subscribe, comment, everything helps. And thank you for riding with the bros. Bro, thanks, man. Take it easy, brother.
Later.
Yep.